President Biden and Bernie Sanders are the two main players with the negotiations and what happens as far as these next two packages. So this morning, Bernie Sanders was out in an interview. What did he say? And what is President Biden going to be doing tomorrow? Let's get into it and talk about that in this video. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having a really nice day so far. If you're new or if you haven't done so, please make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video as it's totally free to do so, and I'm back every day to help you out in any way that I can. Plus, there's already hundreds of thousands of people in this community, so of course, the right thing to do is join the community. Thanks everyone. I truly appreciate it, and let's talk through this. So as we know, because we talked about this the other day, Bernie Sanders is currently working on this $6 trillion budget reconciliation proposal. Well, what's interesting about that is he's actually overbidding by about $2 trillion. The reason I say that is because in this budget reconciliation proposal that he's working on right now, it encompasses both of the packages that are currently on the table that we've talked about so much. The American Jobs Plan, which is about $2.3 trillion, and the American Families Plan, which is about $1.8 trillion. In total, $4.1 trillion. But he's working up a budget reconciliation proposal of $6 trillion, leaving us about $1.9 trillion of fund money or something. I don't know. But my point is, he's overbidding for some unknown reason. So he's certainly adding a bunch of extra money into this package, probably for all of these other initiatives that want to be added in. Well, that leads us to what happened in his interview this morning. Now, he had a long interview, whatever. He talked about all kinds of different things. But one of the main takeaways out of that interview is that he said that we need to focus on the needs of the American people during this time, and we need to structure this package around the needs of the American people. Well, I don't know about you, but not thinking about it all that much, I can think of a couple things that the American people need right now. Can you think of any? If you want to leave your suggestions down below, feel free. I know what mine are. I can think off the top of my head. First off, let's just start out with a fourth stimulus check. The reason for that, it's nice and easy. It's simple, straightforward, and it's easy to produce, it's easy to get passed, and it's easy to get out to the people relatively quickly. Next, I could see some monthly stimulus checks, as many people have supported, including Bernie Sanders. He is one of the people that has also signed on and co-signed and offered his support to monthly stimulus checks, as well as a fourth stimulus check. So, he's one of the supporters right there. Also, we could see some raises for all of these beneficiaries, like we've been talking about in the last couple of videos. There's actually some pretty good things going on as far as Ssdi reform, and like my video this morning, I said, hey, there may actually be a silver lining for those of you who are receiving Social Security benefits, including retirement, disability, and survivors, if you don't receive SSI. But anyway, I'll let you go back and check out that video from this morning if you want to see all those details. I will actually link that one down below. So, I like what Bernie's doing here. But here's the thing. When I say I like what he's doing here, I mean I like what he's doing as far as overbidding on the package by about $1.9 trillion. We know that the stimulus checks only cost about, well, depends who's actually included, but it would cost about $400 billion on the high side. That would be if they had the exact same parameters as the $1,400 stimulus check. So really, out of the 1.9, $400 billion is, what is that? It's not very much. It's not very much at all. It's 1/5 of the package, right? So approximately. Anyway, with that being said, that's what Bernie's up to. But what is President Biden up to tomorrow? Good question. We have this bipartisan proposal that is currently on the table from those 21 senators. Well, President Biden said he's going to be reviewing that tomorrow and giving a decision if they want to move forward with it or not. So, tomorrow is actually going to be a pretty good day as far as, okay, are we moving forward with this thing, or are we finally going to just call it quits and move on? We should be getting that answer tomorrow as he's going to review it. However, we do need to remember we have that other proposal that's on the table as well from the Problem Solvers Caucus that comes in at about $1.25 trillion. Now, that one's very similar to this other bipartisan proposal, but it's maybe a tad better. So we'll have to see what the president actually says tomorrow. But again, we're kind of running out of time. They wanted this thing done and agreed upon by Memorial Day. Well, that was how many weeks ago already? I mean, that was 3 weeks ago. So yeah, we need to kind of get on this and get something done here if they want this thing done and passed in July, like Chuck Schumer has been saying, they gotta get on this thing like right now, right? So I will continue to keep you posted with anything with that going on. But here's what's interesting. We kind of have this great divide right now across all these people in Congress, because here's the deal. We have progressives who are basically saying, no, we're not going to be voting on a bipartisan package. We're not going to support it. People like Bernie Sanders, he is not having it with this bipartisan deal. He doesn't like it, as well as many other progressives there in Congress. We also have other moderates, people like Joe Manchin, who are saying, no, we're not going forward with a partisan package with the budget reconciliation. So we kind of have this big divide. We need to come together on some front here and kind of meet somewhere where everybody's happy to some extent. The exception to that would be if they actually came together on a bipartisan basis and they pass it through, the next one that they push through with budget reconciliation, they can just add everything into that package that they didn't get in the first one, satisfying everybody ultimately in the end, right? You got the first package with bipartisan support, Joe Manchin is happy, and then you push everything, the rest of it through in the second package with budget reconciliation to satisfy all the progressives, including Bernie Sanders, right? So it's kind of like a win-win for everybody. Everybody's happy. We sail off into the sunset. And we all cross our fingers that they also come to their senses and add a fourth stimulus check, as well as monthly recurring payments, and do something for all of the federal beneficiaries to raise benefits, right? So all of that is still on the table, by the way. Also, I want to throw something else out there that I think is kind of interesting and funny. Maybe you've already heard about this. I saw it a couple days ago, and I thought, no, I'm not going to tell you about it. But then I kept reading about it, and I thought, man, this is actually really interesting. So many of you know about cryptocurrency, right? Basically just digital currency. You've heard about Bitcoin. Well, there are a ton of other cryptocurrencies out there. In fact, they are popping up almost every day. I mean, there's tons of them out there. Well, this is really interesting. There's this guy in Georgia. He spent $20 on this new, obscure coin. It's called Rocket Bunny. Rocket Bunny. Yes, so he put $20 into this thing. The next morning, he woke up and there was $1.3 trillion in his account. Could you imagine that? Becoming a trillionaire overnight off of $20. So he tried to transfer it out. It wouldn't transfer out of his account. He couldn't do anything with it. So it seems like it's probably just a glitch, like something going on with a glitch. But either way, on paper, this dude is a trillionaire. I don't know, the first trillionaire in history, right? There's no other trillionaires out there. The richest person beyond him would be Jeff Bezos with a net worth of about $200 billion. And Elon Musk, again, right around $200 billion. Those guys kind of oscillate back and forth. But either way, $1 trillion. I mean, that'd be like the coolest thing in the world, wouldn't it? It's unfortunate that he wasn't able to transfer it out. I mean, even if he could have grabbed $100 billion or even $10 billion or even $1 billion. I mean, $1 billion is a fraction of 1.3 trillion, but still, even if he could have grabbed something out of that, would have been super cool for him. But seriously, just to be able to see $1.3 trillion in your account, I don't know. I would take a screenshot of that and I would save that thing forever just because it's really, really cool. So kind of a funny story, kind of unfortunate that he wasn't able to grab that money, but at the same time, a really cool story. He could be like, hey, I mean, he could go live the rest of his life and be like, tell his grandkids and his kids, be like, I was the first trillionaire. I had $1 trillion. Check it out. I have a picture right here in my account, $1.3 trillion. I basically could have bought, I mean, what can you buy for $1 trillion? A lot of stuff. The next stimulus package. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money. So anyway, super cool story. I mean, really funny. I'll keep you posted if for any reason that actually is true and he can actually get the money. I'll let you know. But as of right now, it looks like it's probably just like a glitch in the system or something. So anyway, thought you might find that to be interesting. But enjoy your day. Thank you so much, everybody. I just wanted to let you know what's going on. Tomorrow should be a good day. And old Bernie, man, he's back at it again. That guy is persistent. I kind of like it. He's kind of aggressive in a good way, right? He keeps going at it. He knows what he wants. He keeps pushing. And ultimately, he usually does get what he wants. But what's actually really nice about this interview this morning, I feel like he opened up the door for adding in, hey, what do the people want? We know what the people want. So he opened up that door for us. Let's stick our foot right inside. What do you say? I'm going to put my foot in right inside that door. Maybe I'll just pop my whole self right inside and be like, hey, yo, Bernie, here's what we need. You opened the door for us. You allowed us in, so here we are. We're telling you what we need. So anyway, enjoy your day, everybody. Thanks again. I hope you enjoyed this. Just a quick little update to keep you posted with everything going on. I will see you again in the morning. Enjoy your day, and I'll catch you later.